Yo, what's good with y'all? Sagittarius is Sagittarius energy in general. About to do a love reading. If you hear some singing in the background, I can't help it. Just bear with me, okay? Just know that when it's my turn to make some noise, I'm gonna make it. You understand what I'm saying? But anyhow, it's all good. It's all in love. Trust me. I have great neighbors. But listen, right? If you need my services or you know someone who doesn't need my services, go into the description box now. I'll put the link to the website there so you don't have to go searching all over YouTube to find it or Facebook, wherever you're watching this from. Alright? I may cuss, but I don't curse. We're going to do a 4-card draw. We're doing outcomes today as well. So I'm going to slice and dice this deck. We're going to get her done. The love situation at hand. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Feel like you got bad luck in love, huh, Sag? You're left all alone because of a cycle that has just took its turn and has just, I would say, completed. But this is out of your hands. This is out of your control. This is something that you couldn't have stopped. This is something that you couldn't have fixed. At the same time, you saw yourself being in something stable. You thought that this was going to be, or you thought it was something that was solid. You didn't even want this breakup to happen. Nonetheless, it did. And because of it, it set you back in some type of way. I'm picking up on you've lost some type of social clout because of being in the relationship. So I may have mentioned this, you may have heard me mention this before, like when some people get into relationships, they throw their Rolodex out the window. Not Rolex, Rolodex. I'm kind of telling my age here. But, yeah. And, you know, it is what it is. Who am I to say that you shouldn't or you should, right? But that happens, and then when you break up with a person, it's just like, oh, you want to go where everybody knows your name now. They forgot your fucking name, though. So, it might be one of those things where you got to get your image back. I don't see or feel that yet. I'm just prompting that. Let me draw the obstacle card. This might show. Yup. I'll be on point, yo. Because that's the 3 of Pentacles. You need to get social again. You need to get, and I'm not saying that this has to be outright public at the moment, but it's nonetheless eventually going to come to that. I get the feeling, that you are a popular person anyway. But like I said, the relationship has putting a dampen on that because they like, I'm not coming around. Your man be over there and all that, or you know, vice versa. I'm not coming around. Your chick be going through the roof. We can't watch a fucking football game at your place. Be like, knock it off. Like, you know, if you ever get out of that dungeon, you know where we at type shit. But it's like some time has passed and you're kind of a new person, especially when coming out of a relationship. So communicating is going to be different a bit. You're more focused on studying and hard work and growing yourself. You kind of feel like you lost something being in that relationship. Definitely time that you could have been applying to something more productive, you instead was putting it into that relationship, you know? And that makes you feel like it has devalued you in a way to where, like, people that you've known that was in that Rolodex, they're doing bigger and better things now. And it's not that you're competing with them, it's just that you're looking at it, you are kind of looking at it like it is a race. You know, you graduate high school, you go to college, you get a career, you have a family, children. And your shit don't look like that. And not for nothing, it could have began looking like that. Like I said, you was a popular person. You got the glow, but that union that you got into sapped it. So that's actually the obstacle, is what I'm explaining, is that where you could have been communicating with people that would have advanced your career, advanced your status and recognition, you could have been in school, earning a degree, maybe earning another degree. You might have one or two already, but instead you was in that relationship and it fucked you up. That was the obstacle. You stopped networking because you got into that relationship. You stopped networking in a productive, generating type of way that could have earned you some coins, keeping it a bean. So this is the action recommended to be taken. Got the 8 of Wands, right? Get back up on your high horse. Get back on your feet. Get fiery. This is a Sagittarius card. The first card drawn is a fire card, Jupiter ruling over it. So you can talk Sagittarius talk with that as well. It's like, yo, get back to who you are. You know who the fuck you are. You lost yourself in a relationship, and that shit happens sometimes. It happens, yo. But you're going to see, when you get back to doing what it is that you do, you should be communicative when doing it. Take some action. You're going to start gaining momentum. You're going to think quick on your feet. You're going to apply yourself. Hard work. It's going to be paying off, but quickly. Not the kind of hard work that you got to wait forever. No, this is going to be quick. This is Wands energy that we're talking about. It's also romance in your future when you start doing this. So that relationship just wasn't meant for you. I'm just keeping it a bean. And I'm not saying that the next romantic involvement that you get into is going to be the one. It could be. But the point is that there is one for you in the near future. You understand what I'm saying? So, and I think that comes with applying yourself as an individual, as a leader, as someone who did not lose their identity because they came into a relationship with someone else. Let's look at the outcome, shall we? The world. Yeah, the world is yours, baby. The world is yours, my nigga. You're going to be successful because of this. You're going to obtain the achievements that you should have been obtaining. You know, I get the feeling that the relationship that you just gotten out of is a relationship that you was doing because you got, I want to say bored, but that's probably not the word. You felt like you wasn't having enough fun. You felt like you was entitled to it. You felt like love should have been one of the rewards that you got for applying yourself on your own as an individual. You wanted to be loved. It's understandable. You had trial and tribulation. You've learned from that. And what's going to happen is you're going to obtain worldly success, achievement. You're going to be able to travel. This is a Sagittarius reading. You're going to obtain fulfillment. You're going to belong again. You're going to feel whole. You're going to have a community that you kick it with that understands your individuality and place in life as an individual. And they're going to be cool with that. Like, I got the feeling that the relationship that you was in, they didn't like how you was, your individualistic traits, they didn't like that shit. They were actually jealous of it. So they wanted to silence that. They wanted to suppress that in you. And they succeeded. But no more. That's really all I got. I'm out.